Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't check your phones, whether they're rotary or otherwise. It's only 2023, and yes, it is. It's not 2015, not 2014, and judging by my hairline, it sure as shit ain't 2012. LAGTV's back!
Woo!
We're back!
Huh?
Sort of.
Kinda.
Sort of. Maybe. But you know what? It's called Will Cheese Fail After Hours. We're bringing a little bit of it back. We're going to work in some Patreon-funded stuff, but we're already getting ahead of ourselves. We're going to talk about that in a moment. Before we do, I got to do something I haven't done in a fucking hot minute. Mr. Maximus Black, hit me up with the sound of getting old.
Oh, my fucking back. Wow.
Starting up here in the top left, we've got the Red Terran, bass in your base. And down in the bottom right-hand side, we have the guy that wrote a lot of terrible rap in our childhood, Travis.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Guys, it is good to be back. We are going to be answering some questions from you guys via tech support on our Patreon. Link will be in the description below. And we got to give a shout out to NordVPN as well. Link is in the description below. Adam, it's a cheese game. We don't know if it's going to work, if it's going to fail. But where is the cheese? I don't
know.
Oh, it must
Jeff,
be.
I don't know the name of these units anymore, let alone where the hell the cheese is going to happen. I'm pretty sure that's a probe.
No, well,
I'm joking.
Okay,
of course,
all right.
Obviously, it's a test. I'm not that. Okay, calm down. I'm not that bad.
Okay, all right.
I haven't fallen that far from grace, but it is going to be bad. I 100% believe. I mean, if I had to take a wild guess, Mr. Black, and it would almost be poetic, and
Yeah.
I can't say this more specifically. We have not watched any of these. We're doing these all cold.
Yep.
The guy's name is Base in Your Base, and he's a Terran, and he's building a base mysteriously kind of far away from whatever his natural expansion might be. And so I'm going to take a wild guess here, and I'm going to be able to repeat what I did back in 2011 and say, Mr. Maximus Black, that red block is moving. It's not happening yet, but it's going to happen. That's my prediction.
Oh, it sure as shit is going to happen, and I know this because he is currently... Wait a second, don't you need an engineering bay in order to actually get a planetary fortress? So maybe it isn't...
I don't know, do you?
Yeah. Yes, I do believe so, unless something has changed, which, by the way, everybody that is watching, if you want to submit your replays, you can do it at our Gmail, lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. Do not send them over to lag.tv that you're seeing over here above the timer.
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress, all right? We're doing this live. Also, send in new replays. All the old stuff makes it very complicated for us. So go out there, cheese some games, or play normal games, because we're going to have those too. And it definitely looks like he is going to be doing some bass in yo bass. I wonder if this guy just went out and made this username just for this moment in time. And he's doing us all. He's the first of a new generation of casting, right? So this got to be good. This is the first game that we're casting in what, 4 or 5 years? This shit better work, or I'm putting him on blast.
Well, with the answer to why he didn't have an engineering bay is because he didn't want to just do one. He wanted to do multiple command centers, and so obviously he needed to build some boys back home to provide him with some sort of protection. He doesn't have Bob available. He's just got Frank, Steve, Jim, Bob, James, Jimmy James, Bob James Jim, and I'm pretty sure Ralph. They have to be at home to protect. He needs a little extra resources to make that happen. But now he's got the engineering bay, and we're going to see, I'm sure, those 2 command centers get frisky here in the not-too-distant future. And while we're waiting for that, Mr. Black, I got a quick question for you here. After all these years, and it is one of your favorite casts, you've mentioned it several times, Mike Hunt is sore. But also, do you think that Mike Hunt, after all this time, could still play a little bit of StarCraft, or do you think it's a hot dog down the hallway, a little wizard sleeve?
Oh, that's a hot dog down a hallway right now, and so is that SCV getting smoked. we've been spending so much time up here in the top left that we've completely ignored what this Protoss is doing, and he's just doing your regular-ass expansion. I do believe this is a diamond-level game. As I was coming in, I think one guy was unranked and one guy was diamond. He's done a bit of a weird opening. He's got like 2 cannons here. He's got no other structures like a gateway or anything kind of closing things off. And Adam, it's not a red block, but it's like a red line is moving. And it seems
there they are.
Those are
one sec. Hold on. Mr. Maximus Black, the red blocks are moving.
Yeah, that's plural too. Have we ever had blocks moving?
Oh, for sure.
I think we
100%.
have. It's been a long time.
I'm sure we've had like 19 of them simultaneously. we casted like 1,400 StarCraft games. There's at least one, but this is a little different in that he's got an actual army to back this up. He's going to play, I think, probably a little bit of running a distraction
decoy
here with all these boys.
And here we go.
And then take the rest of those times. There he goes. He's going to try it. I mean, 2 cannons. It's a lot of work. There's no shield battery. Is that even still a thing?
Yes.
Can you still do that?
Yes, but they're different. It's its own separate structure, Adam. Where have you been? Have you been trapped in 2011?
My mother's basement for the whole pandemic.
Well, these are finally coming in. The problem is, everything is so close together. Where can he actually put this down? That ain't gonna work. That pylon's gonna be in the way. These 2 Void Rays are absolutely murking right now, and I'm gonna lose my shit on base and yo base if he does not get a planetary down. The cannons go down so quickly, and it looks like Protoss should be able to clean this up with some decent micro.
Well, thank God he finally sent in Jim, Bob, James, Ralph, and crew, because he desperately needed to do that in order to give himself an opportunity. He did get 1 in,
yes.
So he lost the 1. I don't think he needed to even lose that 1. I think he was just a little tentative with the cannons up front. But either way, I think he's going to be able to maybe get 1 out here. But it's 1 Void Ray was dedicated. It's no longer, and that's 100% getting down. There goes the last Void Ray. He's still got some guys left in the tank. And so this is going to be an awful nightmare here for T-Diz, who is desperately trying to figure out if he wants to be a photographer or a DJ or pilot a ship. One or the other, I don't know. But it's not going to be winning this game if he doesn't do something about that planetary yesterday.
Yeah, Travis is in a world of trouble right now. Not only did he just refuse to do any micro whatsoever against those lines of Marines, but he's also managed to allow a planetary fortress to go up. 1 Void Ray coming in, gonna clean up these Marines, and we'll be able to take out that planetary. You need to move that Stalker. This guy is doing absolutely no micro whatsoever, but it's still working out for him.
If you scroll up, I think he's semi-distracted.
Oh! Oh, shit!
There's a ghost in there, and there's a nuke coming in, Mr. Black!
Where?
Call the Space Force!
Oh, my God. Is he gonna drop a nuke just for good measure? I mean, it doesn't...
He better.
Yeah, he better. He actually better. More Void Rays coming out, though. Now getting a decent amount of Voids. Got 4 of them and only Marines, but usually I'd be like, he'd be okay, but he doesn't micro at all, and he's got no shield batteries. I think these Void Rays are going to die pretty quick.
Well, on the positive side, he's not going to have any units left to micro away from the nuke that's about to drop and tear him several new assholes, but on the other side of the fence, he's learned that you can't just sit a Void Ray in one spot and hope for the best. Now, thankfully for him, while he has been just basically non-stop cranking out Void Rays, he's been able to keep up with all these planetaries. But you know what he's not going to keep up with? That nuke.
That nuke's going to be a bad time.
Don't move the Void Rays over.
Oh, the cannons are going. The probes are going. The Voids are actually going. And there goes half of his production line. A couple of cannons going down, and that ghost is chilling. Is it even cloaked? She said, fuck the cloak. See it. It's coming. Hard.
Look. Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to come hard, man.
Sometimes you just got to come in plain sight. You know, it's a challenge for some people and arguably a challenge in other ways for some. But it looks like, at the end of the day, Travis, not going to give up. Going to continue to try. Built the 3rd base for reasons I'm not entirely sure as to why. He's building... he should just leave that Nexus alone. just stick to the one that's out front. He knows that the position of wherever his third base is doesn't really matter all that damn much, because at the end of the day, he knows what he's dealing with. He's dealing with nukes. He's dealing with planetary. He knows at this point that if base in your base isn't just going to keep me in a beam the whole time, and down goes another ghost, very nice on that catch, he's not going to have to deal with anything other than Marines. He's got the production up to be able to get these voids. He's okay for now, but you can't just throw all of your shit into production. Maybe go and attack.
Yeah.
Leave a couple voids behind.
Yeah.
And then go for a little poke and prod. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what's crazy here is if you were to just go and attack with these void rays, he wins this game.
He wins.
It's 43 supply to 61 for Travis. He's got 3 Nexus right now and 1 Ghost. He refuses to get a Robo Bay. Is this one here? Oh, that's a fleet beacon. So you're not going to see any cloaked units like the Ghost. The Ghost can continue to drop nukes and destroy probes. Do something!
What? Okay, so on the scale of 1 to literally anything that he could be doing right now, he is at least attacking, which is good. He should be doing this. But he's considering, I mean, what else comes out of a fleet beacon but carrier? Did they move some upgrades to voids into a fleet beacon that I'm unaware of?
Yeah, you can get...
Oh, there goes another nuke.
Yeah, you can get some, like, void ray speed. Dude, I'm so... Oh, dude, they're dead.
No.
They're dead.
Oh, no.
Rip.
Don't do it. You gotta move, bro.
Well, there goes...
You fool! You fool! You literally have one job. What else was he gonna nuke? When you hear a nuke go down, you immediately move everything in the vicinity, like 5 pixels to the left or right, just in case.
Dude,
What are you setting your units there for?
This is actually going to be a base race. We've got, like, what, 6 void rays. I am so dog shit at following the action. I used to be able to, like, click a key and it would follow a unit, and I forget what key it is. So just bear with me here, okay? It's been a while, all right? I've managed to have children from the last time that I've done this. A lot of things have changed, but one thing that has not changed here on LAGTV is people throwing games. How in the fuck does Travis not win this? The other guy has been sitting on one base.
He does it by not attacking early enough.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
really, it's a base race versus a Terran. You like the last, you know, again, unless some shit's changed in my time. Base racing a Terran's a bad time. Another nuke is dropping down. He's all in. Base in your base has got everyone here. The whole fucking family's here, extended and otherwise. And all you got is Steve and Steve Jr., who are just suicidal, evidently, walking into that massive Terran units while nukes continue to drop. Those void rays are great, but they need to attack eons ago.
Yeah.
And now they're gonna come back to base, and they're gonna be chasing around floating structures and shit. It's just gonna be a complete potluck of fuck no. And so if he throws this, it's unfortunate to say the least.
A potluck of fuck no. What the fuck, bro? You're fucked. I don't even know why I found it so funny, but it is. Shit. Well, I got every void ray killing off a damn what?
Couldn't split those up.
They couldn't do shit. Like, oh my god. Well, base and yo base is most certainly gonna win this because we've got Terrans flying to every corner of the map. Although it seems as though our Protoss is dropping down 3 pylons all in the same spot. Screw putting them all in random places in the map or putting down a Nexus somewhere. Oh, put down the Nexus by the 3 pylons that Red just saw you put down. Stop the madness.
No.
Stop the madness.
You know, he's got to find some way to spend his money. I guess why not burn it all in one fucking spot? It's like watching a millennial walk through a Starbucks fucking drive-thru like me, buying too much fucking expensive drinks with the $3 in their fucking pocket. It's unfortunate, you hate to see it, but sometimes you make bad life choices. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. All of his void rays in one spot at the same time, not even saving his void rays for the inevitable attack on the one place that he knows, base knows about, and here they are. The voids are on the other side of the map, and just like that, it's not that the void rays were likely going to be able to kill this many Marines anyway. He would have had to have done a little bit of micro, which we've already seen was not his forte, to say the least.
Well,
and now on top of DJ, photographer, rapper, ship captain, convenience store operator. We're gonna have to add StarCraft player to the list of things that Travis may not want to try.
Yeah. Okay. While you were doing all that, I just finally figured out how to do smooth transitions again instead of doing this hit.
Oh,
hit.
right. Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's
you
the
see that?
hold down the mouse button. The mouse,
Yes.
the
Middle
scroll
mouse.
wheel.
Yes. I did it. There it is.
It only took the whole game.
It just took 15 minutes. I still don't know how to follow a unit. Maybe somebody in chat or in the in the comment section will tell me so that I learn. You guys got to understand. We spent about 15, 20 minutes of prep trying to remember how to do this. Okay? I'm not lying. We had no fucking clue. It's been a while. We're old, all right? And but man, it feels good. It feels good to be back. Believe it or not, guys, we did answer one of the questions in in that cast. We're trying to make it so that you guys don't even know that we're answering the questions that y'all are sending us on Patreon. If you guys have been enjoying the comeback, you want to see more, you want to be part of the show, head on over to patreon.com/LAGTV. Link is in the description. Throw some money at the screen and get your questions answered, all right? And you can ask more than one question. We don't know which ones we'll pick. Feel free to each week to throw in some new questions or repeat the same ones if we didn't get to it. And am I missing anything on that there, Adam? It's $10 or more. Also,
Yes. Yeah.
they can send in replays to lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com. You do not have to pay for that. You don't have to be a Patreon member to send in games. We didn't want to do that. But if you want to support, you can go there. Also, if you want to support, you can support our sponsor, NordVPN. If you guys are in the market for a VPN service, link is in the description below. Use the promo code OTT. And enjoy a massive discount plus 4 bonus months when you get a 2-year subscription. And that's pretty much all the plug-in that we need to do right now. That's
Time
it.
to go to the next one then.
Are we really? Well, I guess we'll end this as in Maximus Black.
And I'm Nova War.
Peace out.
Peace.